Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We're going to go ahead and dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading, and that is where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments. Thank you so much for all of your warm comments. You guys are so amazing. I am so blessed. My community, I swear, is the best on YouTube and Instagram. And I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of your support, all of your kindness that you have been showering me with. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what message wants to come through for you today. This is something that I do every day as much as I can, Monday through Friday where I am, and yet these are timeless, so you are free to go back to any previously posted readings that I have on this channel or in my playlist, and if there's a message for you, if it jumps out at you, if it resonates with you, it's for you no matter when it was posted. So today is the day of the Libra new moon. We did a new moon reading yesterday. Let's see what wants to come through for you today. It's a big moon. Did you set your intentions for what you want to manifest? Set them with clarity and confidence. All right. What is the message for my friends? Okay, I've got the Six of Swords. How perfect is this? Six of Swords, balance, peace and calm, coming out of the challenge, coming out of the stress and the chaos and the overthinking and the stuff that we have been going through, moving out of it, putting it in the rearview mirror and coming into peace, calm waters, things feeling better, things feeling more peaceful and calm and balanced again. Finally, we're moving forward, guys. So if we are feeling any kind of stuck in any area of our life, you can expect forward movement. You can expect movement. Because I think for a lot of us, we've been in these situations where we feel like we have no direction, or we feel like everything is falling apart, or we feel like we're in this in-between, like, blind spot where we can't see where we're going. We're not seeing any progress. We're not seeing any movement. Well, there's your movement. There's your movement. Love, love, love that this is our first energy coming out today. So let's see, what is this about? What is this talking about? Can I get some more information from my friends watching? And I am manifesting and intending that this reading is for exactly who it is meant for, when you're meant to see it. Yes, stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. But I have the Sun on the bottom of the deck, so there's something brewing. The universe is up to something. I've got the Magician here, and the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like a divine masculine, divine feminine union here. Feels like a divine masculine coming into his power as the king. Whether it's not gender, it's energy, because we have both masculine and feminine energies in us. If you identify as the masculine or if you identify as the feminine, doesn't matter what gender you are. It's you're going to be more prominent in one of the energies. So kind of feels like there's a divine feminine that is feeling more worthy, that is seeing herself as more worthy, as more valuable, somebody who is worthy to receive love. From a divine masculine energy, again, not gender specific, it's the energy. But this feels like a couple to me. And this divine masculine, I feel like, is stepping into their highest version of themselves, because these would be the highest versions of themselves, aside from the Emperor and the Empress. It's like king energy, you know, it's the highest version of this person's self in emotional mastery, in emotional balance. So maybe this king has been checked out in his emotions in this connection. Maybe he has been emotionally unavailable, emotionally distant, emotionally stuck. Maybe he is feeling unworthy for love. Maybe this feminine has been feeling unworthy in love. And it looks to me like if you're identifying with a stuck connection, it looks like you are manifesting a new beginning. You may be even manifesting communication with that Magician card, but it's the number one, and it's coming out of this stuck energy, and it's beginning a new cycle. But literally it's what you want, because the Magician says it's what you want, but it's also you're manifesting this. So you may be actively manifesting, you may be consciously manifesting, you may just be praying for it and listening to your intuition, listening within for guidance to move forward. Hanged Man talks to me about forced surrender. So it's like we don't know what else to do, so we're putting it in the hands of the divine. Well, the divine is coming through with that Six of Swords, and the Magician saying something new is starting. There is a brand new cycle. In fact, the Libra New Moon card I posted on my Instagram today literally says a new romantic cycle. So it would make sense why a couple is coming out here. One in their divine mastery of their emotions, balance in their emotions, fullness in their emotions, healing so that they can express their emotions, they can give and receive love reciprocally, the highest version of love, not a, unhealed version of love, which we all know what that feels like. It's not fun. And this divine feminine person here really coming into their worth, knowing their value, knowing that they are worthy of giving and receiving divine love, giving and receiving the highest energy of love from somebody in their highest energy. So it's like there's this love story that's balancing here, balancing in your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your self-value, and learning how to be in that energy of fullness within yourself and not giving your power away. And the same with the divine masculine coming in with their fullness of their energy, their emotion, balance in their emotion. None of this up and down dramatic, unhealed version of someone toxic, someone unhealthy, someone who is codependent or, checked out. It feels like there's and right behind the sun is the Tower. It feels like there's a sudden change here in this dynamic where you might have felt out of contact, you might have felt stuck, you might be in some sort of separation, or you might just be like, I surrender love completely because I am searching for love and haven't found it yet. But there is definitely something changing here, something coming into balance, something moving, and it's exactly what you want. And the shift is going to happen very unexpectedly. It's like you're about to get some sort of surprise. And with the Magician here, this surprise could be some sort of communication. I've got the Four of Swords after a period of healing, after a period of really getting, recalibrating and getting clear about what do I want in love? What do I not want anymore? Moving forward, I want reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Let me get more energy on that Seven of Cups, and I've got the Two of Swords here. See, this is that emotional blocked masculine energy, and the feminine energy here in this Three of Wands. The feminine energy not seeing her worth and just waiting and waiting and waiting to be chosen, but maybe chosen by someone specific who has been blocked in their energy, needing to learn how to really be your own, choosing your own self to the divine feminine. And reciprocity, though, is being like balance is being restored here in your energies. That is going to, the balance being restored on the inside is going to pay off on the outside. And you are going to receive love, both of you, going to receive rewards in love for all that you've done in the past, all that you've poured in the past. I feel like the divine feminine is the one showing up in the Queen of Pentacles energy, which talks to me about your self-worth and stuff. Maybe you were the one that did all the things in your past relationships. You were the one that chased. You were the one that thought that if you carried the relationship, or if you did all the things, or if you showed up, or if you waited long enough, then you would be chosen. This is coming from a place of lack. Somebody who wanted to be chosen so much that you carried the relationship, you maybe people pleased, you hung on to people who were maybe not in alignment with you just because you didn't want to be alone, things like that. But see, restoration is happening here. Restoration in your energy, balance in your energy, which is going to restore connection either with someone specific or is bringing you somebody who is equal to you, who is showing up with equal effort, if not more, because it's the opposite of what you experienced in the past. This is the divine. You surrendered this situation, you put it in the hands of the divine, and now the divine is bringing you this person in their highest energy or someone else in their highest energy to give to you everything that you did not receive in the past. But you also are a reward to this person, and everything that you give is a reward for everything that they did not receive in their past as well. It's this perfect, beautiful, healthy relationship, this perfect balance. And the Seven of Cups feels like this is more, it's bigger, it's more. There's more to experience here than you even think, because it's going to outweigh everything that you've been through in the past. In any relationship, this is like more. See, the Seven of Cups are, emotional experiences. It's like not just one, not just two. There's 7. This is like times 7. Lucky. This energy coming in, whether it's somebody who you know, who you feel a separation from, or it's new that you've been waiting for. They are going to totally outshine any relationship you've ever had in the past, because you're now ready. You've gone in, you've gone within, you've done the work, you've healed, you've rebalanced, you've taken your power back, you have balanced your emotional state, and now you are ready for your son, your big fat yes. The well says this is the divine feminine energy that is literally, you're manifesting. The one who identifies as the divine feminine, you're the one that's manifesting this. You're more powerful than you realize. Lovers, Ace of Cups. Yes, now it's time. You got a brand new emotional experience. This is like wiping the slate clean, brand new emotional experience. This love, whether you were in this situation, this connection before, or this is brand new, this is going to completely, it's like I said earlier, beyond anything that you've been in before. First of all, this is definitely a soul connection. This is definitely a divine union. But this Ace of Cups, brand new, never been lived before love in your life. You've never experienced the love that this is going to be. This is big, overflowing, beautiful, dynamic, soul level love. I'm telling you, you've never experienced it before. The sun, the energy of the sun, is the big fat yes, as you know I call it, but it's also everything is actually working out in such a bigger, better way than you could even imagine, because you've never been there before. You can't imagine it. Even if you can imagine it, it's even bigger than that. And so you know that this is not you. This is the universe. It's like 100 times bigger than you could ever imagine. And so that the universe can show off and that you can be grateful. So be grateful in advance that everything in your love life is actually coming together on a bigger scale than you've ever seen before. And it's about ready to happen in your reality. And if you don't believe me, check the comments in other divine connection relationship sort of readings that I have here, because a lot of you, they're already coming together. I've been getting a ton of messages that they met somebody or they got a call from somebody, everything is coming back together. Everything is happening suddenly, being swept off your feet. It's all coming together and you are going to be so grateful.